The collection is growing every day. It's even bigger than the last episode. Remember, the opening will be streamed over at my Twitch on January 3rd. Don't have the exact time down just yet though, but I'll keep you updated once I figure it out. The final season of Collection Grandmaster. What does that even mean? Are there seasons to this series? I guess now there are, because I took a break finishing up the finale of stacking up all of the collection logs, and that took a bit longer than I thought it would. I apologize. January 3rd means I have less than a month to finish the series, and currently I am 20 combat achievements from ending the series. Possibly more depending on if the Shellbane Griffin combat achievements get added soon. My goal for this weekend is to complete possibly the hardest combat achievement in the game, Perfect Theater. If you're unfamiliar with the rules, Collection Grandmaster is the series where I have to alternate collection logs and combat achievements, and if I ever get 2 in a row, I sacrifice 100 million to somebody that commented on the last video. Doing the Perfect Theater combat achievement is very difficult to do in my series without losing 100 million. Or several hundred million. That's because this combat achievement is actually 6 combat achievements in one. Luckily, I already have 4 of these 6, and I'm only missing Perfect Zarpus and Perfect Verzik. Because you need these rooms for Perfect Theater, it's very difficult to find a team to do them alone, as it's already hard enough to organize a group for Perfect Theater. Pretty much nobody goes for Perfect Zarpus or Perfect Verzik. They just get them while going for Perfect Theater. Because of this, I'm just going to go for Perfect Theater and sacrifice the 200 million GP for getting the other 2 passively. That being said, I am currently hunting a collection log. I'm pushing to get either a Nightmare unique, of which I'm just missing the jar and the skirt, and then I'm missing a few items from Hard Mode Top. I'll be doing Fasani when I can't find a party, and then I'm going to switch over to Hard Mode Top when I get the chance. I have a few easier collection logs I can nab if I need to though. Kicking off the Theater of Blood Dust. Let's see if we can get a kit. Oh shoot, it actually looks like we hit a speedrun time for Vil V. I didn't realize. And a purple. This is a pretty good run. Not too bad. And a kit? Maybe? A Vernic. That's okay, I don't think we're splitting though. That's some good money at least. 742,000 in Runite ore. I feel so out of place with my little Dragon Warhammer when everybody's carrying around an Elder Maul. I should really just maybe grind out Chambers instead of Tob, but I think this will be the quicker grind, and I'm kind of focused on speed right now because I need to finish by January 3rd. Can we please see the back-to-back? That's all I ask in life. Nothing. This game is a scam. But maybe I can get a kit still. Or the pet. I guess the only drops I need can come from White Lights, because you don't need a purple here, unlike Cox. So pet, dust, or the Sanguine kit. Incoming right now. Ooh, I got baited by that elite. The 4th item. That's okay. I like elites. They're just as good. I managed to bring 2 occult necklaces on this raid instead of an infernal cape, so I just dropped one of my occult necklaces. All of my inventory setups have the max cape variant of the infernal cape and the quiver, so gearing up is a little bit confusing, and embarrassingly, I am still not maxed. I am officially washed. I look like a kid going to his first day of school with one of those hip shoulder backpacks. Never mind. I take it back. The look is growing on me. I am pushing for a kit or the dust from Hard Mode Tob, but myself and the entire team haven't seen anyone get a kit or dust recently, so hopes are a bit low. I still plan on completing the Perfect Theater this weekend, so hopefully I get either the kit, the dust, or the Inquisitor skirt, but if not, I still have some quick collection logs I can get. Specifically, some of the newer Varlamore ones, like the drops from the Custodian Stalkers and the Earthbound double stab weapon that I can't quite pronounce. Oh, so close to not healing Verzik. We should be killing her pretty quickly soon, though. Another hard mode tub completed. Let's see. Well, I don't really care about purples. I just care about the kits. No purples anyways. That's fine. Let's go grab ourselves a kit real quick. An elite clue scroll. We'll take it. Could always use more of those. And so we did many more. Flawless, perfect, deathless, hard mode Theater of Bloods. And we received nothing. But on Thursday morning, something happened. As I was sipping my morning coffee with the recorder off, I got Rocky. I'm just sipping my morning coffee, getting some extra easies. This is like a 1 out of 250,000 from ham members, so it's pretty rare. I don't even know where he is. I think he's under the ham member. Yeah, I just barely missed the pop-up. I didn't think I would need to record anything this morning, but there he is, one of the extra skilling pets. I think I'm only missing 2 skilling pets now. Just gotta double check. Skilling pets. Yeah, I just need soup and the rune crafting pet. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. That does mean I need to go get some sort of combat achievement now. And it's only Thursday. I have kind of a group ready for Saturday Perfect Tob. I might have to find something else to do in the meantime. Right away, I think it's a requirement. We turn this guy into the red panda with a red berry. It's like, this is a beautiful pet. Do I know a raccoon called Dufresne? I don't know what that's a reference to, and neither does my new pet. It doesn't matter, it's beautiful. I did end up finding the reference on the wiki. It looks like it is a reference to the Shawshank Redemption, which I sadly haven't seen that movie. Besides the perfect theater-related combat achievements, the only other normal Theater of Blood combat achievements that I need are the speedruns and the Pop It combat achievement. I've decided to go for the Pop It one now, where we just need to make sure to not take any damage from the Nilokis and Verzik. We're not allowed to freeze them for this combat achievement, so the plan is to run to our respective wall at the beginning of Phase 2 and either range or mage them to kill them, and then we'll be leaving the purple spider alive. It honestly wasn't that hard of a combat achievement. Then again, the Legends Help Me RNG and Xenothon were helping me clear this. But now I can go back to freely looking for a collection log. So I went back to hard mode Tob, grinding and grinding for a kit or the dust. But throughout the entire series, I've admittedly had issues with the team combat achievements. Collection logs are pretty easy for me to focus on. I can raid with others and avoid the combat achievements pretty easily, or just do solo content to get a collection log. But it's not always possible to get a team when I want to get a combat achievement. That's why I structured a day within my clan Discord to go for the perfect theater a week in advance. But that means I have to get a collection log before Saturday, or I lose 100 million GP. It's Saturday and the team is ready to go for Perfect Tob. It's so disappointing. There's supposed to be a pretty common antler drop from these guys, and I'm just not getting it. So it looks like I'm going to be sacrificing 100 million if I succeed in getting a combat achievement over at the Theater of Blood. I turned on the recorder light, Maiden down. Very easy room, not much to go over. The one and done probably isn't possible for the perfect theater combat achievement, but I would be so ecstatic if it did happen. Blow should be an easy room. Just take our time and go for the 3 down if anything. No 2 down today. For Nilo, you just have to hit everything with the correct style and not get hit off prayer by the boss. There's a way to use the custom menu swaps plugin to cheese this, but it didn't really work for me, so I was just being careful with my clicks. The flicking in Soda's egg can lead to some easy mistakes, so we ignored the hard part of this fight by having two of us use the twisted bow from far back, and the third member use the noxious Hallie, and we could just camp pray magic the whole time. We met in the middle for the DD ball as well. There's a realistic chance we won and done this. Zarpus Phase 1 is an easy place to fail this common achievement. None of the exhumes can heal Zarpus more than twice, or you fail. If we pass this phase, we just lower his defense and then range him from the outside, so it shouldn't be too hard from there. Minus the first 100 million. Perfect Zarpus obtained. That means if we get perfect Verzik on this next one, we won and done to Perfect Theater. Here we go. Phase 3. So far, so good. Lucky happy. I'm gonna let Verzik attack one more time. Unfortunate. I think I must have missed a prayer there at the end too, though. Even if Brady didn't get it. Because I got hit a pretty big number there at the end. Does Happy get his scythe, though? Please. That'd be so good. Oh, okay. Alright, we don't have to talk about that one. Alright, attempt 1 failed. I was a bit nervous, and I did the thing you're never supposed to do, and I brewed right before webs. I think this cost us quite a bit of damage, and quite frankly, that made us lose the one and done. But just a few attempts later, this happened. Oh my god. That didn't fail. I shouldn't have used my spec. Here we go. Did we get it? Did we get it? Is that it? Yeah, perfect theater. Gray 592. Woo! Not even close. Not a single chance. I was not sure. Oh. Oh, perfect theater. Perfect music. Woo! Jesus Christ. I don't know why my lizard brain short-circuited, and I just thought the webs wouldn't hit me when we were north of the spider, but this God Gamer Heffy just saved the day. So now I am 300 million GP down because I just got 3 combat achievements in a row. Let's spin that wheel 3 times. In the past, I've always manually typed everybody's name on the Spin the Wheel website, and somebody on the Twitch stream asked why I didn't just use one of the websites for it. And I can't remember why I decided to type hundreds of names, so I'm just going to use this random comment picker website. But if the comment that comes up doesn't have a username, I'll skip that name. So I need to pick 3 names for 100 million winners. It has number of winners 1. I'm just going to do it one at a time, though. That sounds a little bit more exciting than just seeing 3 names pop up all at once. So the first winner of 100 million. Oh, maybe I don't want to automate that. Nate, congratulations. And he's guessing 600 collection logs that I'll get from the opening. Very optimistic, but I have my hopes. And then we pick another random comment. If I win, give the GP to a drop party or somebody else. Mr. Nick, that's very kind of you. We will do somebody else. We still need to roll 2 more. Thank you, sir. Can't wait for you to lose some money, Mr. J. Welp. You should have left your username. 521 collection logs. Leave the username. It's in the rules on the video. All right, Lusty Carrot, thank you for the good luck on the skirt. I certainly need it at this point. And congratulations on winning 100 million. And 1 more to go. Noah Bag, congratulations, and thank you for leaving your username. These are the 3 winners of 100 million. The team I was running with were interested in doing the 4-man Theater of Blood speedrun and the 5-man Theater of Blood speedrun as well. And lucky for me, they were kind enough to wait for me to go grab a collection log in between the runs. I didn't even switch gear, I just went and barraged some Elder Custodians to get the Alchemist's Signet. The 4-man time was not bad at all, and from what I've heard, the 5-man time is even easier. But first, let's go get a collection log. In the interest of going fast, I've decided to kill the mature Custodian Stalkers instead of the elder ones, because I'm hunting the Broken Antler collection log and it's slightly more common from them, and they have less HP because they're a lower level. And there is the Broken Antler. We are leaving here with about 70 cannonballs and 3 Huasca seeds as well, so pretty good loot from these guys. The 5-man Theater of Blood combat achievement is considered by many to be the most difficult combat achievement. Besides finding a group of 4 other like-minded people, everyone needs to know their role, not miss any ticks, spellbook swap freeze while summoning thralls, be well-versed in Boak and Pogtail. Of course, I'm lying. The speed combat achievements have been made much easier with all the power creep we've been seeing lately, so even a slacker like me can get this one. I was missing 2 of the 5 speedruns, so of course getting this Grandmaster one means I got the Master one and I need to sacrifice yet another 100 million GP. And because we just got 2 combat achievements in a row, we are back at the comment picker. Once again, Noah was the last one to win, so we are only going to do this 1 more time for a total of 400 million GP lost this episode. Surely I don't lose any more. Let's pick a random YouTube comment. No names, so we're going to move on. We got Green Gimplin, who is predicting 1555 collection logs, which would be very nice, but I was conservative with the calculations, you're correct, and congratulations on the 100 million. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a good day. The Theater of Blood combat achievements are all completely knocked out. We still have one hard mode top combat achievement, but I'm not too worried about that one. Perfect Theater was a big concern I had, so from here on I think it's pretty much smooth sailing. Only 13 combat achievements remain until the big opening. I think we're still on track for that to happen on January 3rd. Make sure to subscribe to YouTube and check out the Twitch so you don't miss any of it. Now, with those combat achievements out of the way, let's get back to hunting a collection log so we end the video on one more combat achievement. A pretty accurate description of my situation right now is that hard mode Theater of Blood has seemingly consumed my life. Huh. I really felt good about this one for some reason. 246 hard mode Theater of Blood. We might actually get the 500 top kill count cape for the big opening. Wow. Here's the deal. If I don't get a kit on this raid, I'll keep going until I get a kit. I mean, we don't really have to talk about it. Well, that settles it. I'm going to go for a slightly easier collection log so I can get a combat achievement done and push out this video. The Earth Naguas seem like a pretty decent option for a collection log. They drop the Earthbound double hitting stab weapon at a rate of 1 out of 400 and it's fairly quick to kill them. I am 400 kills in. I started picking up the iron ore, so I'll at least end up with some cannonballs at the end of this grind. This is a pretty easy grind because you can reset aggression really easily. They're next to some teleporters, so you just step on them and step back and they're aggressive again. It's very AFK, and I get to use the Blood Moon set here, which is pretty fun to use. Oh, I got them. I wasn't even in the room. Okay. There are the Earthbound tech paddles. That's perfect. We can go do a combat achievement now. It's time to finally finish my last Tombs of a Mascot combat achievement, which is to do an 8-man expert raid in under 18 minutes. The hardest part is finding 8 people, but between the Twitch stream, the combat achievement Discord, and the clan I'm in, I'm sure that I can manage. I got the invocation set up, and I'm not sure if I should bring the red Karis or the Zerite crossbow, but I guess that kind of depends on what the rest of the team has. I don't know the best strategy, but I think we would want 6 Zerite crossbows and 2 red Karises. The team is assembled. A few people here are slightly undergeared, but I heard this combat achievement isn't too difficult anymore. The big issue is to not have any dilly-dalliers in between rooms. Yeah, we got some dilly-dalliers. I think people dropped their potions and now they're picking them up. Things like that are... Oh, then I ran backwards. Way to go, Spencer. Zerite crossbows going, 137s. Okay. That's some big damage, at least. Just gotta be quick between rooms, and I think that's gonna be the make it or break it. Still got 2 guys in there somehow. 1 more guy in there. This might be doomed. Yeah, we are just about to fail. We're gonna be hitting... Okay, yeah, we just hit the 18 minutes, so right before the enrage phase, we failed. It's honestly not as bad as I thought, so it's definitely doable with this team. If we just make a couple more optimizations, we had a few guys die in here as well, so try again. And we weren't even rewarded, what a shame. We lost a couple people, but a couple people in the group say they have some friends that can come, so I'm just gonna kind of wait for people to show up. I think it looks like we have an imposter. Who's this guy running to the wrong door? Is that the Eclipse Moon and an Armadillo crossbow? No. No, Henry. I'm sorry. I don't think we can do that. Yep, we're resetting. Just a quick rundown of how we're doing this in case anybody is about to try. We are doing Monkey Room like normal. Just be quick. Don't do the DD. Just tank the damage. You shouldn't be taking too much damage in Baba. The big thing is don't waste any time picking up potions. Just try to be as quick as you can. All those times between rooms, picking stuff up and using the deposit box really add up. Try and drag Baba to the south of the room so there's not a big fall animation, and make sure to have Mind the Gap off so you don't lose people to that silly mistake. Be really quick on the puzzles. On the attempt before this one, we had a guy not do the typical S pattern, and they were just doing like an X or something, and it wasted over a minute in this room alone. The biggest time save in Kefri is making sure you blowpipe all the spawns so she doesn't heal. It makes this room go very fast. It used to be best to use your Zerite crossbow on all the shadows that appeared, and it might still be best to do that, but I think we're just using the Zerite crossbows on Akka now because you can use multiple styles since the change. Normal stuff in Wardens, try to use your ZCB specs as often as you can, use adrenaline potions, just hit those 137s over and over and over. 8-mans get a little hectic in Phase 3 of Wardens, so if you can, it's nice to get off a few Zerite crossbow special attacks to speed this part up. And there it is. There is the 8-man TOA speedrun. This puts us at 12 combat achievements away from Grandmaster, and that's all the Tombs of a Masket ones. Tombs of a Masket, all items complete, except for the capes, all combat achievements complete. We're almost there. I have one more Chambers thing to finish and one more hard mode top thing to finish, and then we're completely done with the Raids combat achievements. I have a pretty good idea of the collection log I want, but we'll have to see if I actually get it. Varm in the clan just got 99 sailing, which means he maxed, so I have to say good morning to all the non-maxers, because I have been slacking on this sailing skill. On second thought, good morning to all the maxers. Bunch of nerds. A huge thank you to the channel members. In the Distinguished Pencilman tier, we have Dakota A, Cody C, Villain's Fury, Dreamsins, Avery, Like a Wolf, Soba, YPGV2, Hayden OP, and Coop. In the right-hand pen tier, we have Timothy C, Maps, Iron Snoop, Moosh Rum, and French Fry. And finally, in the Sir Pen tier, we have Blake and the newest member, Shadow User. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day.